Hello. So I'm Heather McManus, and I'm the founder of a buying group called Collaborate to Win. So I started this as a way to help myself and fellow designers like you to make the most profit on every single job and be a bigger fish in the pond, because as solo entrepreneurs or even small companies, it's very hard to compete with a furniture store. So this group is it's small, it's grassroots. There's no website, there's nothing fancy about it. There's no fee to join, and it would be right for you if you want to make the most amount of money on your jobs. So I don't know how you're currently sourcing. I know when I started, I was going to other furniture stores, and it was nice because I could bring my client there, they could sit on it, and a salesperson that worked there would help me, and I would get the commission that I'm sure all of you are getting, about 10%. Which is nice. It's certainly something, right? But it's not the big piece of the pie. It's a very small piece of the pie. So when I was trying to think, how do I make more money doing these jobs? How do I get the big piece of the pie? And so I went to High Point and I opened some accounts. And then, so I was very lucky with being able to do that. With very few clients, I was able to get pricing that the furniture stores get. So it's called dealer pricing, because your designer pricing is really quite shitty. It just is. You might as well go to a store and have them take on all that responsibility for what they call designer discounts. It's basically 20%, which is double from what you can get at a furniture store. But if you're going to take on that much more work and that much more responsibility, that's not enough money. So dealer pricing is very different. Dealer pricing is true wholesale, which, if you've been trying to think about this for a while, you know is a confusing mess of things that they do on purpose so that you don't understand what good pricing is. So it took a lot of research and a lot of homework on my part too, and also learning hard lessons, by making mistakes. So so dealer pricing. So I'll give you an example. I opened CR Lane, which is a beautiful manufacturer of upholstery, made in North Carolina, fabulous fabrics and frames and lifetime warranty, so all good stuff. So I get dealer pricing. That is, let's say something cost $100 to me, my cost, the retail price is $300. It's times 3 to get to the retail price. So that gives you plenty of profitability and also offering your client the best possible price. Probably better than what they can get, depending on how you want to do it, than the furniture store. So your client wins and you win. Now the buying group happened because we have to make minimum. So every year I have to sell $10,000 worth of CR Lane to keep that account going. So out of necessity, I looked for other designers who might want to purchase CR Lane at really good pricing. And so, as luck have it, I got a couple of designers who really wanted to make more money than going to the furniture store. And so I saved my account and helped them out. And so that's the win-win. That's the benefit. So that's how it all began. And I have a few other accounts as well, and so do other designers. So we all pull in and help each other out so that you have access to a lot more than you would on your own. So here's the deal. So with the paperwork that's involved with, let's say you send me an order for a sofa. So you've got your fabric, you've got everything written out as you would regular old PO. So I take your name off, I stick my name on top, and I send it to CR Lane, and I process the order for you. I track it, I make sure that it's arriving safely, that nothing's damaged, I'm in the process for all that. You're coming up with your factory and your deliveries, and you're dealing with your client on this. So I'm definitely involved. And then, but you are too, because you're an adult and you can handle it. So I charge 10%. Actually, that's what we've come up with for the buying group in general. 10% is just to cover the paperwork part. And that's a pretty good rate, because the other, what are they called? Design places that you can go that are to the trade, they're usually charging you 20%. And I'm not trying to make money off of other designers. I'm trying to help us out to, you know, to keep those minimums and to make as much money. So this is a awesome thing if you are ready to make that next step. I know that it's pretty scary to take on more than what you've done before and the responsibility of it, but we're all here for you if there's questions that come up or anything. And I also like to do fun stuff, like we're gonna go to High Point as a group and you know, mingle at different cocktail parties and meet up at this showroom and see this product, and then, you know, spread out again and then meet up later the next day. And so we're going to do fun trips like that. Learning days, I like to learn constantly. So I'll have sales reps come in and tell us about their products and stuff like that. So I don't want to run on too long, but that is the gist of the buying group. So if you are interested, please reach out to us, because, you know, the more people we have, the stronger it'll be. And if you have an account, that's awesome. Bring it, because we wanna probably order from that account too. So that's it. Okay.